What's good? What's good, everyone? It's your boy Dre. I'm back again. It's been like a month since my last podcast. I got to start doing these podcasts a little bit more frequently, either like weekly or bi-weekly. But a lot has going on since last podcast. My last podcast was actually 2 days before the untimely passing, unfortunate and senseless murder of Nipsey Hussle. And I'm not even going to front, man. Like, that actually, that hit me hard. Like, that hit me hard. The passing of, my other two favorite artists, Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Actually, Big Pun, his death hit me pretty hard too. Just because, like, all these dudes, like, I guess, like, I have emotional ties to their music. Like, I can relate to their music. For the most part, like, with Big, I always liked that. He was a fellow big guy. He nice. He nice with the he was nice with the lyrics, with the words and all that, with the wordplay. Came out with 2 classic albums. So, and then with Pac, I gravitated more towards his earlier work. When he was talking about the Black Power and like something like Brenda's Got a Baby, Holla If You Hear Me, If My Homies Call. Me Against the World was like my favorite album from him, hands down. I still listen to him when he went to Death Row, but it wasn't the same Tupac from like his earlier works. Big Pun, he was a nice lyricist, big dude. Always gotta represent for the big dudes. But like his wordplay, like his lyricism was just so dope. And he came out with 2 dope ass albums, before he had had the heart attack and everything. But Nipsey Hussle was on the same level, because I could relate to his music. He was always talking, the real street shit, even though, like, never really been in the streets or whatever. But it's like, his lyrics, like, I can understand where he's coming from, and he was always trying to motivate and just try to give you some game while, coming out with an album. So he would always, try to give people some lessons, some game, and just like preach ownership, not shy away from where he was from, how he, the gang affiliation, things of that nature. Like, he just, like, he was a real ass artist. And then on top of that, like, he was putting his money where his mouth was. He was helping, the community, over, where he was from. So he was giving people jobs. He bought the block. He started, like, he was starting the STEM Foundation that was going to help youth. He was trying to I guess, like, make an impact on trying to stop the gangbanging culture. Try to promote peace in the streets. He was supposed to meet with the police commissioner, him and some representatives from Rock Nation, how they could figure out how to just stop all the senseless violence in the streets just for no reason. Now, me personally, I can't really get with gang culture or whatever, but that's not where I wouldn't understand it, because I'm not from it. Like, I wasn't born around it. So it's like, it would be totally different. He would have a different outlook, or people who join gangs, they would have a different outlook rather than me, because the way I look at it, I'm looking at it from the outside. Like, most of these people, they're born into it, so they really have no choice. You know what I'm saying? So, but pretty much, he was doing some positive stuff, like positive things for his community, and like, it was just taken away just for no fucking reason. Like, from what I read, and from what other people were saying, is just like, he was he made an impromptu, visit to his marathon store that he co-owns with his brother Black Sam, and they actually had a third business partner too, but he had died, I think, like 2 or 3 years like prior to Nipsey dying. But he went there, allegedly, heard that there was a dude who did 25 years or whatever. He was coming, he got out. He wanted to, get him a couple of outfits or whatever from the store. He didn't tell his security because he already gave the security a day off. So he didn't, want to be like, yo, you got the day off, and then you're like, I need you now. So he just wanted him to have a day off and enjoy his family. I guess it was supposed to be a quick visit, but when he was down there, he ran into, I guess like a dude that he knew from the neighborhood or whatever. But the dude turned out to be a known snitch. So, but this dude raps too. So he, I guess like he approached Nipsey while he was talking to the other two gentlemen, and he asked him, if he can, help him with his music. And Nipsey said, that he can't help him, just because the dude, he's a known snitch. So he doesn't affiliate himself with snitches or whatever. But he was like, if you come back, with the paperwork showing that you're not a snitch, then I can help you. So I guess like, dude left it at that. And, they said like he went and ordered a burger or something like that, like, in the same complex. It's like 20 minutes later. So he gets his burger, he leaves. So then I guess like he comes back. It's like, I think they said like 20 or 30 minutes later he comes back. So, but Nipsey, they saw him, but they didn't really think nothing of it. They thought like, he might have went back and, got some paperwork or whatever, proving that he wasn't a snitch or something like that. But as soon as dude came up, then as soon as he got close, then that's when he pulled the gun out and started firing. So, initially the three gentlemen were hit, but from reports they were saying that, from the initial firing of the gun, Nipsey was hit, but he was on the ground, and he was like, he was still alive, and he allegedly like, yelled back at, the dude, Eric Holder. He said something along the lines of like, okay, all right, you got me, I'm gonna be all right, I'm gonna shake this off or something like that. Then that's when Holder came back and he started firing again, and that's where you saw from the video surveillance camera that, he fired again, and then he kicked Nipsey or whatever. And then that's when he ran through the little alleyway. So, it's just completely senseless. He died for no reason. Like, he died because this dude's like his ego or his pride was hurt. So he just did what any nigga would do and came back and started shooting, like, which makes absolutely no sense. Like, dog, take your loss. You know what I'm saying? Like, if Nipsey wasn't gonna help you, it's LA, my nigga. Like, there's plenty of rappers out there that you can fucking connect with and politic with and try to get your music off the ground. Like, it really makes no fucking sense whatsoever. But I heard, these dudes, well, this dude, he had a lot of, I guess, like, anger and animosity towards Nipsey anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? And he caught him on the right day. He didn't see any security. So I guess he figured, fuck it, I can get this dude now. And, he got him. But, he may have, taken a man in physical form, but Nipsey's gonna live on forever through his music, you know what I'm saying, through his, the good deeds that he did, through his children, as long as we still remember him, then he's gonna be alive in spirit, but physically, he was taken away from us way too young, just for no fucking reason, absolutely, like, none at all. Like, and I don't wish ill upon people, but this dude deserves everything that's coming his way. Like, 'cause this shit makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. Like, you took away, you took away somebody's son, you took away somebody's brother, you took away somebody's dad. He had 2 kids or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all this for nothing. And like, this is the way I feel, when, even like, this is the way I feel when anybody gets taken away for no fucking reason. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people get killed because of bruised egos, or, hurt pride, or, niggas rob somebody, because they had more money than them, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, all this senseless shit needs to fucking stop. Like, it really does. Like, and us killing each other, like black people killing each other, how the fuck are we supposed to get ahead if we can't even get along with each other? Like, I just don't understand this shit, man. Like, I really don't. So, on my iTunes, like, I created a 117 song Nipsey Hussle soundtrack, playlist. So, if you're on Apple Music or whatever, my name is Andre Gaynair on there, ANDREGAYNAIR. I got a couple playlists. I got some mad playlists on there, but if you want to check out that Nipsey playlist, like, you know what I'm saying, just look me up on there and, just listen away. But yeah, I mean, it made it easier for me to just listen to all the music that I listen to anyway from him. Just like, I would just listen to it from like separate, albums or whatever from over the years, but I just decided to like just put it together, and it's a small token or honor, small gesture to just honor dude. Even though I didn't know him, his music still did, it affected me. So in his passing, like, it just, you never know how you affect other people, in this life, whether it's indirectly or directly. But yeah, so that's all I really had to say about that subject. But it's really sad. So just waiting for, to see if the trial plays out, things of that nature, how that shit plays out. But that's all I gotta say about that. Hey yo, you know what grinds my gears? What gets on my nerves, like what gets under my skin? When you be on social media, mainly Facebook or Twitter or something like that, or even on Instagram, which I see a lot too. But people who, I guess, like, if your opinion differs, like, say you have a post and you're posting, I guess, your opinion, how you feel on the subject. The top 3 things that start debates or arguments is, I guess, sports, music, and then like, I don't know. I guess the third would be either religion or like politics or something like that. And it just, people just feel the need to like try to argue with you. And there's certain people that, I guess, like, no matter what you post on Facebook or social media or whatever, like, they always like want to, I guess, argue or debate with you. And I'm just like, why? Like, why? Like, you just get on here to like just try to annoy me. Now, I know, like, some people are just like trolls, which I'm just like, yo, just get a fucking life, man. Like, if that's what brings you joy, or you get enjoyment out of doing that, like, every single day, like, that's what you do. You wake up and you just look forward to like trolling motherfuckers on social media. Like, you really need to get a life. Like, I just don't understand you guys. But there's some people who just think that they're smarter than people, those people get on my goddamn nerves too. I mean, you can just have like plain facts, straight from the source, and they'll still think like, their opinion is better than yours, everything like that. I always tell people, we just going to agree to disagree, like, because I ain't got time to sit up there and go back and forth and argue with niggas on the internet all day. That's why, like, when it comes to sports, like, I enjoy watching sports, or even music. I enjoy listening to music. If I post like something that is my opinion and you disagree with that, I mean, more than likely, like, I just won't respond unless it's something like really, really fucking stupid. Then I might chime in a little bit, or if I got time. If I got time that day, I might just I might engage or whatever. But other than that, yeah, I just don't understand like why people just make it their main objective just to sit up there and argue with people on social media like all the time. I just don't get it. I guess another thing that kind of irks me or gets on my nerves is I don't know. I guess like doing things or just helping people out, just because it's the right thing to do or out of the kindness of your heart and things of that nature. And then when you might turn around and need some help or whatever, then like, those people, they don't reciprocate the same, I guess common courtesy or generosity that was displayed. But no, pretty much I've learned over the years that sometimes, people just got to run out of chances with you. And yeah, that's where I'm at this point now. Certain people, it just truly showed me just like, their true form. If we're on some Dragon Ball Z shit, their true form or their final form. But it's all good though. With that shit, it's just like, I peep shit, and you got me once, you're not gonna get me again. Fuck it, I'm done. But I don't know. Leave me a message on here if you got the Anchor app. Let me know what grinds your gears, what gets on your nerves. I just want to know. I just want to know. And besides, I like interacting with people anyway. So just holla at your boy, and pretty much listen to our sponsor. Now, also in more sad news, just recently, director John Singleton had passed away from after having a massive stroke. Now, this is left people shocked, just because, like, I guess like it was something that wasn't seen, like it just happened. Which you never know when your final day could be your final day. So that's why you always got to live your life to the fullest. But pretty much, John Singleton, he left his mark on Hollywood, on the film world. He had one of my favorite movies that he directed, Boys in the Hood, which he casted a young, Ice Cube, gave Ice Cube like, his first acting role as Doughboy, or Darren Doughboy Baker. That was one of my favorite movies of all time, and actually got me curious into acting and things like that, which I wouldn't really try to act upon until, I want to say like 20 some years down the road, which I'm, in the acting world now. But like, more starting off, just getting my foot in there more as a as a background actor as of right now. But I'm looking to push my career forward. But it's been inspired by the likes of John Singleton and Spike Lee, who's both movies inspired me and left a huge impression on me. Now it's reportedly that John Singleton left behind a $35 million fortune, so it's going to be interesting about, I guess, who gains control of his estate, if he had a will or anything like that. Okay, so it says like prior to his death, Singleton signed a will which is in the possession of his mother, Sheila Ward. It will reportedly be filed with a probate court in the near future. So, I mean, at least he had a will. So, his affairs and his estate should be, his wishes will be taken out. Just because, he made it. He left a will, and he left he made his wishes known. So pretty much, we'll see what happens with that. But pretty much, this is crazy. Like, I mean, I remember seeing that, like, in the news, it said that he had a stroke. So I didn't really think anything of it because there's been some people that had strokes or whatever, and they bounced back. But then I want to say like later on that week, said seen his name flash again, and it just said like he was in a coma. I was like, fuck. Like, I know they said it was a massive stroke, but I was like, god damn, like this is crazy. And then like a week later, like he passed away. Like they just decided, his family had decided to take him off life support. So I mean, I know that must be a agonizing, decision. But I wonder what his wishes were, like, because some people, they have in their, their living will that after a certain amount, certain attempts to resuscitate them, just like don't bring them back. So I don't know, but his filmography is it was a pretty good filmography. He had Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, Too Fast, Too Furious, Baby Boy, which is Poetic Justice and Baby Boy, Higher Learning. That's some of my favorite movies. The Shaft remake, which I like that movie too. I didn't see the new Shaft yet. I only seen Hustle and Flow once. Didn't really care for it. Rosewood, which was a really good ass movie too. Illegal Tender. That's my movie too. That's my movie. I just found out that, because I was like 14 at the time, that he did Beverly Hills Cop 3. I didn't know that. Like, I really didn't know that he did Beverly Hills Cop 3. Which I actually like, the whole entire Beverly Hills Cop series, 1, 2, and 3. He was a co-director for Snowfall. So that's a co-producer too of Snowfall. Pretty much, yeah. Like, his time in the game was like 20-something years, 30-something years, about 20-something years. He didn't. His impact will be felt, and his legacy helped inspire other black directors too, and he helped put on like numerous black actors and actresses in the game too. And pretty much like, what inspired John Singleton to actually direct is, he said Hollywood wasn't telling the stories that he could relate to, so who else but to write the movies that he could relate to than himself. So I'm like, that makes sense. And now you see like a whole bunch of black directors coming out and trying to put their impact in and put their stamp on the game. So pretty much, like, just want to say thank you, John, for inspiring other people, inspiring myself, and I hope you rest easy, man. I really do. So Rest in peace, John Singleton. All right, so that's pretty much going to be it for this episode. I just wanted to say thank you for listening. I appreciate every single listener that I have out there. Your love and support is very, very much appreciated. So you can reach me. I'm a gamer as well. You can reach me on the Twitch platform. My name on there is King Gordo Gaming, which is KingGordoGaming. You can catch me on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel, Andre Gaynair, AndreGaynair. That's one channel. And then another channel is a gaming channel on YouTube. I believe it's King Gordo Gaming on there as well. You can reach me on Facebook, if you want to reach out. Andre, ANDRE -LEON, Andre Leon, Andrew Gaynair at GAYNAIR. You can reach me on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram, Andre Boomaye, which is it's Andre _Boomaye. Last part is BOMAYE. Also, same thing on Twitter is Andre Boomaye. And I think that's pretty much everything I'm on. So yeah, follow your boy on any of these platforms, and keep in touch. Hit me up, and I'll be back. It's not going to take a month. This next episode is not going to take a month, so I'll be back. So until we meet again, everybody stay safe out there. I wish everybody success, love, and I'll holla at you. Peace.